This is a tale of two airports, Heathrow and Gatwick, and one big decision that will impact massively on the futures of both. Everyone agrees that Britain needs more airport capacity to compete with the continent. But which of the airports will be cleared for a multi-billion-pound facelift? Heathrow's argument is that expansion here would mean a massive boost for the whole of Britain's economy and not just the southeast. Here at Gatwick they say they will deliver the exact same benefits but claim they'll do it much cheaper and far, far earlier. Heathrow is one of the world's busiest airports, handling around 70 million passengers a year, but it's operating at 98% of capacity. There are environmental concerns over noise pollution and CO2 levels if it gets the go-ahead, though management here feel it is the only choice if Britain wants to regain a competitive edge.
Britain's been losing out to the continent for a number of years because of that constraint on capacity. So we are seeing customers take their freight to our competitors on the mainland. So we need to get that back. But also the UK will benefit from having a third runway. And to get that 200 plus £211 billion of extra trade coming through the UK, we need that third runway.
Bosses at Gatwick say putting another runway here would cost less than £8 billion, half the price, they claim, of expanding Heathrow, and they've land already set aside. They say building one runway at Gatwick would give Britain two world-class airports, and it will be finished by 2025.
We have a safeguarded area. It's been safeguarded for the last 10 years. It's largely a greenfield site. There's nothing complicated, unlike Heathrow. This is why it's much less costly and much quicker to do.
Aviation campaigners say decades of political dithering have led to London losing out to cities like Amsterdam, Paris and Frankfurt.
The problem that we have is that we haven't in fact built a full-length runway in London and the South East since around 1945 because consecutive generations of politicians have dithered and delayed on a decision on airports expansion. So it's absolutely critical that the next government makes a quick decision on airports expansion once the Airports Commission has published its final report.
That decision is still some months away, and then it will be over to the next government to sign it all off. Enda Brady, Sky News.